Hello everyone and welcome to yet again a LEGO speed build, and these are two mugs that I bought on Etsy from a user called Grant Bricks. Great name, by the way. I really love the play on the word Grant Bricks and Grant Bricks, but you get it, I guess. But yeah, so great sets, and yeah, I bought the Lotus 79 and the Brabham BT44. And let's start with the, I don't know, with the Brabham. Let's start with the Brabham. So first of all, this is the Brabham BT44, scale 127, and consists of 169 parts. And it's a whole set, as I said, in this nice packaging. Yeah, by the way, the packaging really nicely done. It's a paper bag, basically, zip bag, but with a little window in it. Very stylish, very yeah, cool packaging, I think. And let's take out all of the stuff. So you get all of the bricks and the decals. So it's a whole set that you can buy. You can also just buy the instructions, but this is an easy way to get everything all together. And then you get the instructions. You can see them online on this website that I'm hiding here, obviously. And yeah, so you can start building. So let's take out all of the parts and start building. And the build itself was well, not too difficult. It's really nice as well to build. Some parts were actually missing on my set, so that's a bit disappointing. I am lucky that I have two kids and lots of spare Legos, so I could source the parts, or most of them, from, well, my kids' Legos. And yeah, some parts were also not very sturdy, let's say, so it was a bit flopping all the way. But yeah, in the end, this is the result, with a few parts that aren't supposed to be there, like the colored pieces on the wheel axle, the front axle, as you can see there. Should be black, but I didn't have them at the time. And here we go. Here it is all decaled up. And I'll straight away mention I also did some modifications to this mock, since I had to source the bricks and everything for the, well, that were missing. I had some time to, well, modify quite a few things. For instance, like these side pod panels, I strengthened them because, yeah, these pieces were basically wobbling all over the place, so I strengthened them with a bigger piece underneath, and it looks better, I think, this way. Also, the car is one stud longer, as you can see, this extra stud that I placed there. And I also added this fire extinguisher. The helmet then had to be painted by hand because the decals for the helmet were not included in the set. But that's not such a big deal. So as I said, I put an extra stud in between the car to make it slightly longer, and it's mainly for the rear wing to place it a bit lower and further back, which is more realistic in my opinion. And I also added these radiator elements to the back, which were so typical of this car. Now, these modifications I did is not to criticize the original build. It's very recognizable. Front end was really good, the tall airbox as well. These slanted side pod pieces, yeah, look really good. It's just, yeah, I wanted to strengthen some parts, which was necessary in my opinion, and well, add a few extras which made it look even better, but originally it was already really good. So onto the Lotus 79, and it's also in scale 127 and consists of 183 parts. And let's open up the packaging and start building this one as well. And then here again, the decals. Yeah, I'd like to mention the decals, they're not pre-cut out, so you have to cut them out yourself, which is not too much of a problem if you're a bit of a handy modeler, but it can be quite time consuming. It did take me a lot of time to cut them out properly and well, place them on the Lego car. But again, this build was really nice and the instructions really clear. But just like on the Brabham, I had some pieces that were missing on this mock. So yet again, I had to raid my kids' Lego stash, but in the end I found all of the pieces to make this car. But luckily, yeah, I found them in the Lego sets of my kids. Otherwise I would have been stuck, which is a bit annoying. Of course, if you buy a whole set, you hope that everything is included. So here we go, this is the finished product before decaling, and as you can see, very recognizable, beautiful Lotus 79, that iconic car. So let's apply the stickers now and see how it looks. And here we go, and yeah, straight away I'll say the stickers for the helmet were included as well, which is well, very handy of course, and looks really good. So the stickers, yeah, they're more or less in the same color as the car. It's just, well, yeah, not deep black as the car itself. But yeah, it looks quite good. I think I did some modifications to the car. This again, like the front of the car, the nose, I actually removed a few blocks to make it bend down a bit more, like so. Now the front wing is slightly tilted as well, which is, well, the correct way. Then on the side pods I added these skirts. They're just pieces of black tape, but yeah, they're so typical of this car, the ground effect car, so it needed to have the skirts, so yeah, I did have to add it of course. Another thing I changed is on the rear of the car and the rear wing, the whole assembly. I put it in a slightly different position, so slightly lower and further back. That now, in my opinion, looks better and looks more like the real car. But again, it's in no way a criticism on the original Mach, which already looked really good. It's just those tiny things that I wanted to change for myself. But yeah, it was a great build, and I can say it's yeah, really nicely done originally. So this was my speed build video of this Brabham BT44 Mach and the Lotus 79 of Grant Briggs. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much for watching it, and hopefully I'll see you soon in the next one. If you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like down below.